Hello everyone, and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop. Today I'm going to be doing a solo playthrough of Bethel Woods by Shem Phillips. This is a beautiful looking game. If you'd like to see how to set it up, feel free to watch the video before this one in the playlist. Otherwise, let's get going. So I have Nova and Harris, and I can decide which one wants to go first. I'm definitely going to pick Nova, and that's because of her ability to be able to substitute one knowledge to be able to build these daydreamer components. So first thing is we're going to pick up workers and decide where we want to place them. So Nova's going to start here in section 3 with this machine, and she's going to grab both these workers. She then has to place one going clockwise or going counterclockwise. So and keep going. So for example, going like this is possible, or going like this. And she can choose the order of where she's placing, of which one she's placing in which location. She just has to drop a worker off in each spot. So I think to start, we're going to use these two. We're going to move one here. Now we have two blue individuals here, and they can then cure this malfunction. So she now has this blue malfunction as knowledge. It becomes knowledge when she obtains it. And now what she's going to do is actually take her green worker and lose him and put him into the city. Normally, she would need to use knowledge that matches the color of the worker she placed in here to be able to build the first daydreamer. But her ability allows her to substitute one knowledge of a different type. So she's going to give up this blue one, we'll put our discard pile over here, to create the first section of the daydreamer. And I don't know if you can see what that is. I don't really know what it is at first either. So we'll put that here. I'll have it facing towards you guys. So that's the end of her turn. She now is going to draw 3 malfunctions from this bag. 1, 2, 3. And we will place these on the board. So we've got another 5, another 2, and a 3. All right. Then I'm going to move my really cool looking gold die that my sister gave me for Christmas. And now we're over to Harris. So now Harris's ability, he could discard a knowledge, and in whatever color of that knowledge that he discards, he can move a worker. But he doesn't have any knowledge, so he can't do that now. So he's just got to decide where he wants to move his workers. Harris is going to go to the second machine here, pick up all 3 of these. Now I'm going to place them here so you guys can see them. I have to place one at a time in whichever way I want to go. I'm going to go this way, so I'm going to place this yellow worker here to fix this yellow malfunction. Then one blue worker here, which isn't going to do anything because there's no blue malfunctions. But then I can place this blue worker here, and since there's 2 blue workers and 2 malfunctions, we can actually fix both of these, which is what I wanted to do. And now he has 2 blue knowledge, so next time he could potentially create that second component of the daydreamer. All right. Let's draw our 3. So you can see the turns go really quick in this game. It's a quick game, which is something that I really like. Okay, so we've got a 4. That's here. A 6 here, and another 4. Ooh, so we've got 3 4s. Okay, if ever we get a 4th, we then have to flip whatever this... so if we got a 4th here, we would have to flip this malfunction, and the whole machine here would malfunction. And we would flip a spy, and a spy would be placed in one of the 6 sections. So we don't want to do that. So now it's Nova. Nova gets to decide what she wants to do. Unfortunately for Nova, there's nothing great for her to do. She's actually just going to do one thing, I think. She's going to grab her yellow engineer, I believe is what they are, worker, move them here, and repair just this malfunction. So that becomes knowledge. And that's all she's going to do. So then we're going to grab 3, 5, 2, 6. Well, it didn't even matter. We wouldn't have drawn a 4 anyways. I was all worried. And now the 2s are going bad. 5s are here. And then we've got 3 6s. Right. So now we go back to Harris. Now what Harris can do at any time during his turn is he could discard one of these to move one of those workers and put them in a different spot. And I think that's what he's going to do. he's going to take this yellow knowledge, discard it, and put this yellow worker here. Because what I'm thinking of doing is coming around this way, and we can clear out both of these. That's the advantage of doing that. So let's start it up. So we'll grab these 4. I have no green worker to go here. Well, I could 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might do it this way. So actually, I think I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to place a yellow worker here to get that yellow knowledge. I'm going to place a blue worker here. Now I've got 3 blue knowledge now that maybe I could use for the next daydreamer token or a component. I'm going to put my red here, which isn't going to do anything, but then I place my yellow here, and I have now repaired 2 yellow. And look at that. Now I only have 2 malfunctions in both areas. That's it. That's what I wanted. All right. Let's draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2 5s. Oh, good. We got rid of the 5. And a 2. Okay. Now we go back over to Nova. So now Nova just needs one other of any type, and then she can create this. So there's, once again, nothing great for Nova to do, but I think she's going to grab these guys, and then she's going to drop a blue individual here. Not very helpful. A blue individual here, a red individual here to be able to fix this red, and then throw this yellow into the city. I'm using 1 yellow and 1 red knowledge because I can, since I'm Nova. And we have made our second component. Yeah. All right, we'll place that here. And now we get to have more malfunctions. So we have a 1 here, a 2, and a 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we go back over to Harris. Harris now can make this with either yellow or blue. So let me think about this, see if I can figure out a way to do this. So I think I've got a good way to do this. I'm going to have Harris pick up these 4, not using a special ability right now. I'm going to place the green here, and that's going to repair both of these malfunctions because that is 2 green workers that are there. Place a red worker here, so get this red. Place the other red worker here, repair this red, and then I'm going to send this blue. And now these all have only 2 options of the worker colors that you can put there. So I'm going to place, I can only place them here or here. I can't place him up here that has a red and a green because he's a blue worker. So I'm going to place him here, and I'm giving up 3 knowledge, 3 blue knowledge, and I'm now halfway done with the daydreamer. Oh, let me put it here so you guys can see it. Yeah, halfway done. That's not bad. All right, let's, as I think of it, infect. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a little too much pandemic, I think, in me. All right, 4, put that here. 1, put here, and a 2. Okay, so we've got an area that has 3 malfunctions over here. Otherwise, we're actually sitting pretty. So now we're going to move over to Nova. Let's see what she's going to do. Nova is going to start over here in section 6. We're going to put them over here. And I'm going to start by placing a green worker here to get some green knowledge. Then a blue worker here, which doesn't do anything. And another green worker over here to get some more green knowledge. And a blue worker here, which doesn't do anything. She's just not had great options, but at least we cleared off 2 malfunctions. All right, let's draw 3 more. We have a 6, so I can just stay here, a 1, and dun dun dun, a 2. So now we have 4 malfunctions here, which means we have to flip this over because now this really cool looking machine is malfunctioning. And what is happening here is we now have to pay a knowledge, any knowledge, but pay 1 of any knowledge to use our special ability. Ugh. Next, we have to grab one of these spies, and we flip them over, and now it has a number on there. It says 4. That means we have to place it in the spot where the 4th machine is, so that's right over here. it counts just like as another malfunction. So now in this 4 area, we have 3 malfunctions. If we place a third one, this one's going to the machine itself is going to malfunction. And to get rid of this, what we have to do is we have to end our last worker in this area and then give up both a yellow and a red knowledge in order to eliminate that spy. Not fun. We don't like spies. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but it did. Okay, that's Nova's turn. Now we move over to Harris. For Harris, we're going to do this. First, we're going to discard 2 green knowledge. One for his special ability of discarding 1 green, but the other because we have to discard a green knowledge in order to use our special ability. And we're going to move this green guy right here to this spot because this is the one we're going to grab. Unfortunately, that means we're not taking care of these 4 malfunctions, but this was too good to pass up on. We're going to go here to grab and repair this green malfunction. We're going to go here to repair this yellow malfunction. Now that gives us 4 yellow knowledge, which we can create this then. That's why I'm doing this. Red we'll place there, and that will repair this one. And then blue we'll have to place here, which doesn't do anything. There's nothing that we can do there that's blue. But then we'll place our final yellow worker here and give up 4 of our yellow knowledge. And that means we have created the 4th out of 6 parts of this daydreamer machine. Oh yeah. We are getting there. Let's see, that's definitely not where that goes. I think it goes over here. Yeah. There we go. Okay. All right, so now we will put out 3 more malfunctions. 1, 2, 3. We have a 5. That's not bad. A 4, which is bad. That's going to make that one malfunction. And a 3. So we have to flip this over. Oh, okay. And what this means, so what that means, I'm going to look over here and it says any further malfunction on this machine are placed on the next non-critical machine in clockwise manner. So essentially, we're no longer going to be putting any malfunctions here. We're going to go to here and place it. It's going to help push other areas to be malfunctioning. And we have 2 now that are malfunctioned. If ever we get 2 more, we lose the game. And we're putting out another spy. So this is going to be on section 2, which is bad, but it's not terrible because this is already malfunctioned. So it doesn't become like more malfunction and bring out more stuff. So we don't have to worry about that. But this is not good. Not good at all. All right, so that's Harris's turn. Let's go and think about what we want to do with Nova. Nova doesn't have anything really useful to do once again. So I think what Nova's going to do is going to grab these 2 workers, doesn't do anything there, and just clears out 1 here. But that means she's got 3 green knowledge. She just needs 1 more green and 1 more of anything so that then we can make this the 5th section of the Daydreamer. See, the fun part about this game is we're losing workers as we build, and so we're running out. I don't have more than 3 together, and that's where Harris's ability hopefully will come into play next round. All right, let's grab 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got a 6. That's fine. A 3. That's fine. And a 4, which would be placed here, but instead it goes clockwise because of that ability. So, because this machine is malfunctioning. So now we have 2 in this area. Ugh. All right, that's Nova. Let's go over to Harris. Harris, I believe, is going to discard a green and a red, a little Christmassy, but he's going to discard both of those 2 knowledge to be able to move this 1 red over to here. Okay, then he's going to grab these 3 workers. He's going to place his blue worker here to repair this blue malfunction. He's going to place this red worker here, which is going to repair both of these reds. That's going to give him 4 reds, and that flips this malfunctioning machine back to where it's not having a problem anymore because we don't have more than 3 tokens on here. And he'll place his last final blue worker here to repair this blue malfunction. All right, that's the end of his turn. Let's see. We need to get rid of spies. I have learned the hard way that if you get too many spies out, you're going to lose. But I only have 2, so it's not terrible. But it could get bad quickly. All right, we've got a 5, a 1, and a 3. So actually we're okay. So now we're going to move back to Nova. Nova needs to find out how to get... Now she doesn't need an extra knowledge. Oh, yes. Okay, this is a good thing. She just needs... 1, 2, 3. She needs a green and an anything to be able to make this daydreamer because this malfunction is no longer active. So let me think about it. So it looks like we're going to do this. We're going to grab these 3. We're going to place a green here to repair this green knowledge. That means we have 4. We're going to place our red here, which is going to make us have 5 knowledge overall, and our red here. So we now have enough to do this repair, or this construction of the daydreamer. We just can't do it until next round. And we're going to have to make sure we have enough green guys to be able to give it up. So, we'll find out. We're looking for not 4s, because if we have a 4, it's going to make the 5 malfunction. And we got a 4. That's wonderful. So our 4 is going to move to here, and it's going to make this one malfunction. Ooh. What this one means is you can never have more than 6 knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good with that one. Our 1 is going to go here, and our 6 is going to go here. We then have to place our 3rd spy, and he's a number 6. So he is here, and that means that now 1 more malfunction that gets placed here is going to make this machine malfunction. Huh. All right, we're going to go back to Harris. Let's see, what do we want to do with Harris? Okay, I don't know if this is going to be worth it, but this is what I'm going to do. Harris is going to give up this blue malfunction. He's going to grab this blue worker to bring him over here. He's going to go yellow here to repair this yellow and get some yellow knowledge, and this gets flipped back over. And then he's going to end his blue here. Now, he can't repair anything, but he can give up a red and a yellow knowledge, okay? And that is going to take care of that spy. That gets put on the bottom of the stack. And this gets flipped over as we are no longer having a malfunction here. So that means we don't have any malfunctions on the board right now of machines. We'll see how long that lasts. We grab 3 from here. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's not going to last long. We have 2 5s, so that's going to certainly break that one out, and a 3. So this comes back out. We can't have more than 6 knowledge, and we have spy now in location 1. Ooh. All right. Nova's turn. We just need to be able to end with a green going into the city. And I think it's going to be just a no-brainer here. I mean, we're taking a chance, but what we're going to do is grab these 2. We're going to go 1 here to grab this green knowledge, and then 2 to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're giving up these 5 green knowledge. And we have repaired, or created, so much repairing, creation, creating the 5th section, the 5th component of the daydreamer. And now we just need to do 1 more. Okay, let's see what happens. We draw 3 from here. I think this is usually when I lose, because we are going to start having things react with each other. Okay, here. Okay, this isn't bad. It's a 5. We're probably just not going to get rid of this. That's what we need to assume. A 3, we're okay, but the 1, darn, the 1 makes us have a malfunction. We flip this. Oh, that's not the one we wanted to see. So what this means is we have to use an additional knowledge to create this. And right now, we can't have more than 6 at the end of your turn. So we could potentially have 7, but we'd have to have 7 to create this last piece. That's not good. So hopefully we're going to be able to fix that. And we have to bring out another spy. And our spy is number 5, which, once again, not good, but we're just going to have to leave that alone. All right, now we're on to Harris. Harris is going to give up his blue knowledge here to move this blue worker here. He's then going to grab all of these, and he's going to place a yellow worker here to repair that. A red worker here to repair that. That gives him 4 yellows. And then these two are useless. Doesn't do anything. But here, we get to undo this because now we only have 3. Unfortunately, the bad thing about that is we're probably going to flip it up again if we draw 1. Let's see what happens. That might not have been a good idea. I thought it was better in my head until I did it. A 4, a 6, that's not bad. Oh, 1, that is bad. Okay, 1, we knock this out. That's open. A 4 is here and a 6 is here. We have to grab one more spy. If we put this last spy out, we lose. Here's a 3. That's going to make this malfunction. Now we have to place an additional, so we're going to be placing 4 malfunctions around instead of 3. This is not good. And if we place this guy, we lose the game. Or we have one more malfunctioning, we're going to lose the game. This, we may have just lost here because I don't think Nova's going to be able to do much. There's only 2 workers at max in each spot. So the most she's going to be able to do is get 2 of the malfunctions off the board. Maybe I'll have to look to see if I can get rid of a spy somewhere. I can. I can get rid of this spy. And I think that's what I'm going to do to see if I can survive. So I'm going to take these 2. Blue fixes that blue malfunction. Red fixes this red malfunction. And then I'm going to give up these 2, a blue and a red, as my last worker was here, to get rid of that spy. Okay, now we find out if we are going to place our 4th and final malfunction. Because if we have a 4th malfunction, we've got 3 going on. If we have a 4th one, we lose. And we have to draw 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't, because 5 get placed here, 5 gets placed here, and 1 gets placed here. It doesn't put any new ones on the board. I can't believe that. We got lucky. Okay. All right, Harris, let me think for a second, and let's see if we can do this. All right, you guys, I'm going to see if I can survive a little bit longer. I'm going to give up a red malfunction. I know, that's what I'm going for, or red knowledge. I know. But let's see if this works. I'm going to place our red worker here. We're going to grab these 3. First thing we're going to do is place this red worker here, and that's going to repair both of these. So I actually gained 1. I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 7. I can only hold 6 in total at the end of my turn. Then I'm going to place my other red guy here, and then I'm going to place my green guy here to get a green knowledge, and then I'm going to give up a green and a red, which I know I don't want to give up the red, but I got to see if I can survive. And I'm going to take care of this spy, so at least I won't die because of the spies. Okay, let's see. We're going to draw 4. I keep getting this covered up. We've got 4 because of that malfunction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, we've got a 2. That's just made it so we lost. A 1, a 2 again, and a 4. So this happens. We immediately lose because there are 4 of these out at the end of the round. Darn it! So close! Like I said, I've only won once, and I think what you need to do, which I went too quickly, you gotta even out the knowledge as much as possible. Harris was getting all the knowledge, and so Nova couldn't even use her ability. But, gosh, I like the game. It's so simple. It's quick. I mean, I can play this in about 20 minutes, and it looks beautiful. I mean, it's not a Gloomhaven, but what it is a lot of fun. It's a good gateway game, I think. This is easy for people to understand, yet it's challenging. Once these guys start coming out and you have workers in here, I probably shouldn't have done 2 of the same colors, too. If you look at this, I should have tried to get these more evenly, the worker colors more evenly spread out in here as I'm putting them in. Because I only could do red or blue as well on that last... For 6, if I hadn't been going for red with Harris and I'd been going for green with Nova, I would have been screwed because I wouldn't have been able to bring it in with a worker. So, anyways, that is Bethel Woods. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.